Good morning, children. Welcome to your English grammar class. Now, today our topic of discussion is error correction, addition or error correction. Now, what is that? Addition or error correction is finding out mistakes in a sentence. If you see this one, my parents love me, this sentence. Now, the sentence is wrong. Can you tell me why? Yes, you are right. Parents is plural and loves is used with singular noun or pronoun, singular subject. So it is wrong here. The answer would be my parents love me. This would be the correct thing. Now there are a few, you might be confused with this thing. You might find that there are multiple error, or it may be possible that you don't find any mistake. Now in this session we are going to discuss about the probable areas where you can find the mistakes. Now see, if you see here, main areas of error: tense and verb in a sentence, singular plural, gender, subject verb agreement, article or other determiners, preposition or conjunction. Now if you see here, my parents loves me, here the main area of mistake was subject verb agreement, right? Now tense is the most important area where you find lots of mistakes in tense, like usage of am, is, are, was, were. These areas, there may be mistakes in these areas. So am, is, are, has, have, there may be mistakes in these areas. Or the verb may be or the whole passage may be in present tense, one of the verb may be in past tense. This is the main areas of concern regarding tense. Now next is singular and plural. What happens in singular and plural? This one, singular noun, plural verb, or singular verb, plural noun. So there is a problem here. Next thing is gender. Subject is female, masculine verb, pronoun, masculine pronoun, like the dog, or you may say the girl goes to school, he always remains present. Now this is about a girl, so he is wrong. The usage of he is wrong here. Next is subject verb agreement, like this one, the subject won't agree with the verb. That problem may arise. Article or other determiners. Articles is the usage of a, an, and the. These are the most probable areas of mistakes where you can find mistakes, right? And determiners, other determiners, like use of possessives, use of few, of few, the few, quantifiers. There may be mistakes there. Prepositions can be wrong or conjunctions can be wrong. These are the major areas of concern while dealing with editing. Other than that, there are many other things, many other small things that might come into account. But if your conception regarding these things are clear, addition is very simple. Now I will discuss a question of that was given in the paper in 2019. See, this was the question given in 2019 and 19 question paper. I will discuss this, and you will see that most of the errors they belong to these categories only. Now if I say the pleasure in being outdoors, see, wrong in, error in preposition. How to do this? In is wrong here, so my answer would be the pleasure of being. In is wrong and the correct answer is of. The pleasure of being. Okay, the pleasure of being outdoors is fundamental for humans. Is fundamental, for is wrong. Again, error in preposition, is fundamental to human happiness. Is fundamental of human happiness. There are so much to learn. Now there so much, you see, so much is so much to learn. It is uncountable noun. So with uncountable you cannot use a plural verb. So there are, instead of are, it would be is. So much to learn. And it is an constant. Error in article. And it would be a. Constant is a constant. The words ka, it is a consonant sound, and you have to use a with that. And it is a constant source of delight to know more on the flora and fauna around. To more, not on. Again, preposition. More on instead of on, it would be about. To know more about the flora and fauna around. One, discover how exciting the world is. One would be once. Once discover how exciting the world is. See, most of the errors are here in this passage. Most of the errors either belong to article or verb. See, this one is, the mistake was in the verb here, or prepositions. You will have these simple questions. So it's very easy to get full marks in editing if you can identify the mistake. Now we would do a few more examples, and please note them down in your copy. Okay, now our second example. Now children, one thing you must understand, that there is no particular rule for addition. There are many things which contribute to these errors, right? Each and every error would generate a rule, right? There is a broad, very broad spectrum of addition. There are many things which come in addition. Now with practice you would become perfect. There is no such rule. There are basic areas which you can deal with, which you can think about while doing these additions. But however, there is no certainty that the errors would be limited to those rules only, or those areas only. There is a very broad area of mistakes. So for addition you should be good at English. Now I will do the next sentence, and while dealing with I'll do the exercise. I'll deal with each and every sentence, and I'll tell you where the error is. Now, Balu used to sit on front of the National Bank. Don't read the whole passage together, or you can read the whole passage one times, but do not try to rectify the error, all the errors together. That would lead to confusion. Think it, break the passage into parts. Think the sentence one after another. Now see the first sentence. Balu used to sit on front of the National Bank. Now the first sentence itself tells us that this passage is in past tense. So we would check everywhere. Throughout the passage we will keep this in mind, that the passage should be in past tense and there should not be any present tense here. Yes, there are exceptions where the passage deals with both past tense and present tense together, but it is very, very rare. Okay, now in this sentence, in this passage, from the very first sentence of the passage tells us that the passage must be in past tense, because used to is a past tense. Balu used to sit on front of the National Bank. Now this, see the first line. Balu used to, there is no mistake. Sit on front. Sit on front. Now on. Sit on front is wrong. So here the mistake is in preposition. So on would be in. See, sit in front of the National Bank. In National Bank there is no mistake. So till here there is no mistake in the second part of the second line of the passage. The farmers which, the farmers is perfect, which. See, which is used for non-living thing. Which is used for non-living thing. Now farmers are living thing. Now the use of which here is not at all justified. So instead of which, what would the correct answer be? the farmers who were in need of money want to get loans from the bank. Now the farmers who were in need of money, the farmers who were in need of money, see there is no mistake till here, want. Now see, want is what tense? Present tense, but the passage is in past tense. So here again there is a wrong. So the answer would be, instead of want, it would be wanted. The farmers who were in need of money wanted to get loans of the bank. Now wanted to get loans, till here there is no mistake. Wanted to get loans of the bank, wanted to get loans of the bank. Now of is wrong here. Again, mistake in preposition. So instead of it would be wanted to get loans from the bank. They will go to him. They will go to him. See, again there is no, there is a mistake. They will go to him. The passage is in past tense. So use of will is wrong here. Wrong model. Usage of wrong models. So will would be changed to would. They would go to him. Balu would. See, in the next sentence you get a clue from here also. Balu would. Since it is in past tense, you cannot use will. So Balu would be the correct answer. Balu would help them to fill on the application form. Balu would help them. Till here no mistake. Balu would help them to fill. Balu would help them to fill. Again no mistake till here. Balu would help them to fill on the application forms. On the application form. Fill on the application form. Wrong. Fill up. So on is wrongly used here, and instead of that you need to write up. Fill up the application form. I hope this is quite clear. Now we would shift to another thing. We would still be doing addition, but now we would deal with specific words. Most of words which most of us write in a wrong way. Now see, I have already told you that addition does not consist of one single topic. It consists of many things. Many things are related in addition, right? Now these are a few tidbits of addition, small things that you should know. Very importantly, you should have a clear-cut knowledge of subject, verb, agreement and tense. These two things must be very, very clear before you start doing addition. In my other videos, I'll try to make a subject, verb, agreement and tense clear to you. But for now, remember a few things like with, along with, as well as. These things, they always have singular verb with them, or as well as. They always take the first noun or the pronoun. Similarly, along with, they all agree with the first noun or the first pronoun. Now see these examples. The shop, singular, with all its contents, plural, is burned. Shop, singular, its contents, plural. Now what will the verb agree with? The first one, is burned. With shop, not with contents. Now what has been burned? The shop has been burned with its contents. Now Seema, along with her friends, is absent. Seema, the first one, is a singular. Her friends, plural. But along with, for these things, always the noun, the verb agree with the first noun. So here also is, right? Now third one, my comrades, plural. Comrades means friends. As well as I were invited by the tribe. My comrades as well as I. With I you should use was, but since I have used as well as, the verb will agree with the first noun, that is my comrades, which is plural. So the verb used here is were. right? One of, each of. With these things we always use a plural. With these things we always use. Now see, many of, each of will always take singular verb. Each of the boxes, each of the boxes contains a gift. See, I am talking about boxes. I am talking about each of the boxes. Individually I am taking each and every boxes. So boxes may be plural, but I am talking about what? Now see, one of, each of, they always take singular verb. Because why? I'm not talking about many boxes. Many boxes may be present, but I am talking about individual boxes, single boxes. Each of the boxes contains a gift. It's gift. G-I-F-T. Every girl in the class was examined. See, every girl. There may be many girls in the class. There may be many girls in the class. Every girl, but I am talking about individually about single girl. Every girl in the class was examined. Many a always takes singular verb. Many a man does not understand his needs. Neither of the plans. There are two plans, but in neither of them. One not approved, second also not approved. So neither of the plans was approved. The news, mathematics, wages, they are always singular. The news is too good to be true. Mathematics is my favorite subject. Next, collective nouns always take singular verb. The army has been, not have been. But sometimes we see that if the collective nouns are used as separate units, they may take singular plural verb, like the jury has given its verdict. The jury means what? A group of judges. They have given their verdict, right? So the jury has given its verdict because they are working unitedly. But when I say the jury are divided in their opinion, here what happens? The opinion of the jury or the opinion of each of the judges, they are different. So the jury are divided in their opinion. So when the collective noun is dealt as a single unit, we use singular verb. If they are used as separate unit, separate work, then we use plural verb. Now another thing is infinitive. Now what is infinitive? Infinitive means when a verb is preceded by to, then it becomes an infinitive. Like, I want to read a novel. I want to read a novel. Now what are infinitive verbs? Infinitive verbs are those verbs which are not limited, which are not controlled by tense or number. Right? Now when I say I want to drink some coffee, there are two verbs, want and drink. I want to drink some coffee. She wants to drink some coffee. They wanted to drink some coffee. See, I am using want with I. I am using wants with she in present tense. With past tense I am using wanted, but drink remains the same, right? Drink remains the same. So with infinitive after to, if I write a verb after to, that is always the first form. V1 means first form of the verb. They want to play. She wants to play. They wanted to play. Play would remain the same because it is preceded by an infinitive to. With modals can, shall, say may, might, with all these things I always use the first form, main form of the verb. She can play, she could play, they shall play, they should play, they will play, right? So with these things we always, with modals we always use the the main verb form, be1, that is the first form of the verb, that is the main form of the verb. Okay. Whatever I said are more or less everything about addition. Other than that, as I've told you, addition consists of many things. They consist of many things together, but try concentrating on the things that I've told you. You would get maximum of the things in common. I've given 2 questions on the board here, and I want you to practice these 2 things for your homework. That will make the thing clear. I'd read out whatever I have written on the board. Please copy them down on your copy, on your exercise book. Trying to achieve your goals without a, first line. Second line, action plan is like trying for drive across. Third line, the country within a map. Full stop, the wasted. Fourth line, time, energy or money will probably. Fifth line, will give in traveling before you. Last line, go very far, full stop. Such goals is not goals at all. Okay. Now the second question. Scotland has the rich cultural heritage. Full stop. Part of this is reflected in the 1003rd line of castles that are scattered around the length and broad of the country. Full stop. Most of the castles is now in ruins. I hope I have been able to make you understand the rules of addition, and I hope you'll be able to do these exercises. Thanks.